This is my dashboard. You saw the date that we started, October 24th, 2025. So it's a week. I'm at 2,080,000 here. In real cash, this is real cash. I'm at $12,000 right here, 5,000 over here. Even on my I-6, I'm at almost $300. See, folks, this system works. This system works. And just to show you, you see, all this is just from one day. It looked like, so I guess someone did something today. So all this is from one day. And by the way, listen, check it out, right? So here's our new dashboard. I didn't even tell you about our new dashboard. So now, instead of having to go to 6 different dashboards to see your stuff, here it is. This is your We Prove It Free. That's non-redeemable. It's not real cash. So you want to see what's going on, your We Prove It Free, right? So you can click on there. And then if you want to see what's going on in your I-22, so it looks like I made money here today and made money yesterday. Not much because I haven't been marketing, but as you see, money's coming in. So you can see everything that's happening on your dashboard. Now watch this, all right? Watch this. So you see the amounts of money here. I'm going to take a picture. I got a great memory, but it's short. So I want you guys to remember that as well, right? So I got a picture there. Now, put this out of the way. Get out of the way. There we go. All right. So you see the amounts there, 403, 615. You see, We Prove It Free. We Prove It Free shows you exactly what can happen every time you invite somebody. So I'm going to invite somebody. I'm going to invite my cousin Randy. Right? And I'm not going to use his real email address, but so folks, if you do want to do a demo, use CoopCF at like whatever it is at coopcf.com. And some of you may have gotten some emails today, and maybe even one on Saturday, because we started sending emails. So those 3,500 people, they got emails. And we also have a verification. So we only send the verified emails. If it's not a valid email, we don't send it. So now watch what happens. So you see, it's going to show you how much I would earn with the next person that I invite on each level. And you see it went up. See, they all went up. That was that. I can't remember what that was. Oh, here's where it was. This was 403. It's now 405. This was 615. It's now 623. This was... I can't see what that... Oh, yeah, this was $2,080,799. This made over $400 over here. So, folks, this shows you how your system works. There's no more guesswork. It shows you. Now I'm going to do something else. Watch. This is going to blow your mind. So now I'm going to invite another person. Bailey Blast. And again, I'm using a fake email address. Because what I'm going to show you next, you're going to love again. 46640. So again, you can see the money's there. Watch. It's going to go up again, right? See? All the numbers changed again. More money, right? More money. Now, we said that when you invite somebody, you can use the system for free. It's not going to log out of here. You see, when you invite somebody using our tools there, when you put their email address and name and phone number in there, it sets up a free system. So the email address allows them to log in. Right? The email address allows them to log in. And it sets up a default password of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a free person. You guys just saw me register that person right now. I invited them to my team. Read the terms and conditions. Yes, I am. Close. Now, this is what a free person sees. So when you invite a person to try it for free, you're not going to be embarrassed with some rinky-dink system. They're going to see this. And if I go to my cooperative, I got nothing there, right? You got to be a paid member, right? But I go over here, I go to my cooperative. How many people do I see here? 0, because I haven't done anything yet. If I go to my Q team, how many people do I see here? 0, because I haven't done anything yet. So now I'm going to get busy with it. It says invite 3 people. And if you invite 3 friends, then yours is free. Oh, shit. If I invite 3 friends, then yours is free. So I'm going to go back to my dashboard over here, right? So that means that when I invite 3 friends, this has got to be more than $6. This has got to be more than $22. This has got to be more than $53. This has got to be more than $110. This has got to be more than $525. This has got to be more than $1,050. So now I'm going to invite 3 friends. Francis. And you can't use the same email address more than once. Now remember, we said if you invite, that you get to prove it to yourself, right? You get to prove our system does everything we say it does. So right now, this new person that we invited, that I invited a few moments ago, Bailey Blast, Bailey's looking at this and says, okay, let me see if these guys are for real, right? I'm going to invite my 3 friends. They said if I invite my 3 friends, mine's free. Let's see what happens. $6, that's free. $24, that's free. $60, that's free. $120, that's free. $600, that's free. $1,200, that's free. You invite 3 friends, yours is free, right? And it's free on all levels. Now you might be saying to yourself, well, that's pretty cool. I like that, right? And then you say, well, let me go and see what's going on over here. So you go and you check your cooperative. And look at that. There's your 3 friends, right? How cool is that? There's your 3 friends. Now, and then you go over here and you say, man, I really like that. So now you see you've got your 3 friends there, right? And there's their information right there. So you can invite those 3 friends, right? And let's say Caron's one of those 3 friends. So I call up Caron and say, Caron, listen, this is crazy. I joined this business and they said, try it for free, see if you can do it. Like, this is giving me a chance to prove that I can actually do this without spending any money, right? So it's showing me that if I invite 3 friends and they all pay, mine is free, right? So you can, got to do one more thing. Because why stop at 3, right? Let's invite one more. So what happens if I invite one more? 8128. Oops. So I'm going to invite one more. Well, yeah, you see, you make more money, right? Which is kind of cool, right? So So now it shows you what would happen if you invited 4 people. But now look over here. Now when I go and look at my cooperative, now I got 2 levels open. So that means that this help from above that we're talking about, that means that Francis should have some money. Well, let's check it out. Right? We already showed you that, if you invite 3, yours is free. Right? Because we go to the dashboard over here, and there it is, right? Now, let's go over here. And let me do this, do that. Go back to here. Nope, not there. Let me go back to here. My other screens weren't shown, were they, Karun? Were the Word documents and stuff showing? Yes or no? Doesn't matter.
I didn't see them.
Okay, cool. Thanks. All right. So now we go back over here. I want to see, because is this help from above real, or is it just more smoke and mirrors? So it was Francis. So now I'm going to get Francis's email address here. All right. There's Francis's email address. Go over here. I'm going to log out of this one. But first, we're going to go over here. We're going to go here. All right. So now I'm going to log out of here. Open another window. All right. And now I'm going to log in under the new person. So now this is a new person, right? They don't have any, right? Remember what I was saying? Help from above. See this new person? They made 75 cents over here, and they made $150 on the 1,000 because of help from above. Because if you look over here, they've already got Zelle is on their first level. Did they invite Zelle? No. But because we have a matrix and it can only go 3 wide and then it's got to go down, the 4th person went under Zelle. So Zelle made money because of the teammates above. So is that going to excite Zelle? Yeah. Right, now watch this, okay? I know this is taking a lot longer than I anticipated, but it's so cool to have everyone see what they can see. So now I'm going to invite 3 people over here. Now, obviously, if you're doing this yourself, it's going to take a little bit longer, because you want to be using real email addresses. Carone did that the other day. She was loving it. What's that say? 092? No, that's not 0.
902.
Yeah, 902.
My eyes are getting blurry. There we go. So they already had money from help from above. And now look, they got more money. And now if we go over here, now Zelle, who was help from above to Francis, has now just got help from above because Mel fell under Zelle. Oh my goodness. I'm going to show you something else now. Last thing I'm going to show you, then we got which one was it? Where is it? Where are you? I don't think I saved it. Oh, yeah, I did. All right, so now I'm going to log out of here. This is the last thing I'm going to show you, and then we're going to, I don't know what we're going to do. So I'm logging in. under the original person. All right. See, this person's at $9 over here, $1,800 over here. You see, this is Bailey Blast. And you see, I saved Bailey over here. So this is what Bailey was at. And then when Zell, or whatever it was, Mel, Zell, whatever, when they invited more people, Bailey made more money. You see, she was at $7 here, $1,550 here. And now because Zell invited more people, now she's at $900 over here, $1,800 over here. Ladies and gentlemen, listen, if you're wondering if we're alone, oh no, that's a different, that's another movie. If you're wondering if co-op is the real deal, if you're wondering, does co-op actually work? The answer is yes. And the answer is that you get to prove it to yourself. Now, ladies and gentlemen, most